Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacques Habra and I'm your instructor for Marketing 164, Online and Mobile Marketing. I'm excited to teach this course and to get to know all of you virtually and even in person one day. Today is the first lecture and I'm going to be conducting these lectures by video like we are doing right now, and I will be available online for any discussions and to answer any questions, and I'll make myself as accessible as possible. But for the most part, most of the class's content and information will come through these types of lectures. Today I'm going to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about what we're going to cover in the course, and cover a few specific areas, and give you your second assignment following the first assignment. So a word about the first assignment. I did send out an assignment last week, at the beginning of the week. Some of you have responded and given me a complete assignment. Thank you very much. You will get some bonus points for being on it. Those of you that have not responded and maybe have not completed the assignment, maybe you didn't get the assignment, please let me know. The assignment should be posted on Moodle if it isn't already. And I would appreciate if everybody could get me that assignment by the end of this week so that we could get up to speed and get everybody on the same page. Okay, so again, my name is Jacques Habra, and a little bit about me and my background. In the mid-90s, when the internet was first becoming a commercial tool, I started a company to help large corporations build websites and online applications, and we quickly became one of the perennial, one of the more innovative companies in the United States. So we were recognized by a lot of media, including the Wall Street Journal, a lot of tech magazines, the San Jose Mercury News up in San Francisco, San Jose area. And we made a good name for ourselves. We were never the biggest company. We had about 35 employees at our largest size, but we had some very large names under our belt. We had General Motors, Marsh & McLennan, Wells Fargo, ESPN, Hachette Philippaki magazine, just to name a few, Sun Microsystems. So I learned a thing or two about the web and communicating online and so forth. And quickly, the company, then called Web Elite, and still called Web Elite, it was sold. That company became more of a consulting company to emerging companies, to emerging businesses. We never got caught up in the dot-com phase. We were actually working primarily with businesses that were already established and wanted to build a web-based presence to sell or to conduct business online. But we were more of a consulting practice when I sold the company than just a development company. After that, I started a company called New Spheric, which is still in existence today, and it's still my primary business focus. And New Spheric provides consulting and development services for emerging companies. And most of our clients are web-based companies that have some sort of an online focus and a mobile focus. I've been lecturing at different universities for the last 8 years, including the University of Michigan, Santa Barbara City College, and UCSB. And I'm really excited to be teaching this course because I think it's the future. I think understanding how online marketing works and the nuances of online marketing is going to be critical for any business, any area that you focus in, and certainly understanding how mobile devices fit into the play is also going to be critical and essential for any success. So at a high level, when I think about marketing, I think of two things that I want to impart to you. One, I think that you're telling a story. A good marketing campaign begins with a story, an honest, authentic story, explaining why something was created and what the hope of the product or service is for the masses or for the consumer that's the target. Telling that story in a compelling way is marketing. Writing it, effectively communicating that story, really being sort of compelling in telling that story is good marketing. And you see it manifested in websites, in commercials on television, on mobile devices now, all over the place. But at the end of the day, what a good marketing program is, what good marketing is telling a good story. The second big facet of marketing is understanding who your customer is. Now, that may seem obvious, but it really isn't. There's a big difference between a customer who's 35 years old living in the Northwest versus a customer who's 35 living in the Northeast. Someone who, is making $25,000 a year versus $150,000 a year. Someone who has 2 children versus, no children. Someone who travels 8 weeks out of the year versus 1 week out of the year. Understanding the customer is the second and a really important facet, in my opinion, of any marketing program, and certainly of online marketing. Because if you understand with granular detail who your customer is, you will spend your marketing dollars, your investment dollars, in a very intelligent way. You'll be able to target the right customers, and you'll be able to get the most return on investment. Now, one of the new Spheric clients, one that's dear to my heart, is called First Click SEO. And we're going to get into SEO, SEM into this course. But First Click SEO is a company that provides search engine optimization services. And we have to spend a lot of time up front conducting research to identify and understand who the target market is for the various online marketing strategies. Without doing that research up front, you're guessing. And if you're guessing, then you either need to have a lot of money or a lot of time or both. And most people, especially these days, don't have either of those resources in place. So doing that proper research, understanding that research is critical to conducting a good marketing program. A couple of books that I want to recommend. There are some in the syllabus. If you haven't already checked out the syllabus, please do so. They're optional reads, and there's one required read in the syllabus that is going to make a big difference in your ability to grasp the content of this course. But a couple of other books. One is called Crossing the Chasm. Crossing the Chasm is written by Jeffrey Moore, and in many circles it's considered a Bible of marketing. And the reason is because what Mr. Moore is able to explain in this text is that there are masses that your product or service can reach, but between you and those masses is a giant chasm that most companies fall into. And so he explains that there's a very strategic and a very intelligent methodology in stepping through a marketing program and understanding who to market first, then who to market second and third and so forth, so that you can actually bridge across that chasm and get your marketing message to the masses. A very interesting read. I highly recommend it. Another more recent text that I recommend is called Biology, written by Martin Lindstrom. This is one of my cats saying hello. I don't know if you guys can see him. But anyway, Martin Lindstrom talks about neuromarketing. And this is a newer type of marketing that is going to become more and more important and more relevant. And it's really the notion of thinking of ourselves as Pavlov's dogs. We respond, our buying decisions, our trigger points are responding to sights, smells, and sounds, just like a dog would with a bell ringing and the food being served. And what Martin Lindstrom does in this text is explain the truth and the lies behind good marketing and bad marketing. It's fascinating. It's worth a couple hours of your time. It's a short read. It's a fast read. So I recommend those highly. Okay, so for your first assignment, or second assignment I should say, I would like you to take this video that you're currently watching, and I would like you to upload it to a YouTube account, and I would like you to set it up in the most optimized way that you can, from what you understand, based on doing a little bit of research about uploading YouTube videos. There are several fields when you upload a YouTube video. There's a title field, there's actual tags, keyword tags, there's a description field. Use those in detail. Please identify yourself when you upload the video so that I know who did what and I can sort of monitor with different types of uploads. You will be using a username that has already been set up to upload the video. It's marketing164. That's the username, marketing164. And the password is GoSBCC. That's GOSBCC. So please upload this YouTube video and please annotate the video 5 times. So 5 online annotations that are referencing things that I've mentioned in this video. I'll let you guys decide what those are. Everyone might have a different one. Please do so and have that completed by Monday of this coming week. So that would be Monday the 23rd, I believe. Yes. And again, I appreciate your time in listening to this lecture.